Hello, this is Moonshine for Beginners. We're going to be doing a real simple thing today. If you ain't never made it, this is going to be real simple and easy. There ain't nothing to it. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. They start all them big words and shit. They're just hating and think they're smarter than everybody else. Really easy. Okay. All you're going to need is sugar, water, yeast, and some fruits, or if you're going to be making corn whiskey, you're going to need corn, obviously. But we're going to start out simple, doing like a sugar wash. It's going to be rum, though. I run out all my white sugar yesterday. There is a difference in the sugars, okay? Pretty much on the other liquors, like, corn liquor, vodka, and stuff like that, that's going to be white sugar. So I read up, I didn't even know when I started out, the brown sugar makes rum, and so does molasses, which makes sense because the taste, you know what I mean. But, so we're going to be making rum because I ain't got no white sugar because I used it yesterday. So, like I said, all you're going to need is your sugar, your water, your yeast, and I got some fruits. I got some like bananas and oranges. It'll be alright, whatever, it don't matter. Here's my yeast, Red Star Daily. It ain't no turbo, it's a regular everyday distiller's yeast, like 25 bucks. If you ain't got it, just go to your supermarket and get you one of them Fleischmann's, whatever, little jar things, like $2, maybe might be $1.50. That'll be alright. Okay? Now, essential. Here's your jug. You're going to need, when you're starting it off, to have warm water. It's best to use distilled or boil your water, then you have to sit there and wait for the temperature to come down. Okay? But you can turn on the faucet and use lukewarm water, okay? To, help everything dissolve and stuff like that, and help get the yeast going. But it don't need to be too hot, like I said, lukewarm, like you can put your hand in it, because if it's above like 98 degrees, 96 or something like that, it will kill the yeast, and that is not good. The yeast is the lifeblood in liquor. It's what eats the sugar and makes, the liquor. So it's just a little bug, and it spreads and eats, and then when it's done, then it's done, there's alcohol. So we got our jug here. You're going to need some jugs. Use these gallon ones to start off with. This is a 3-piece airlock. They're like $1.50. If you can't get these off the internet or Bruce stores or whatever, you can just pop a hole in the top of your jug. You can get some of this clear tubing at Home Depot. And this is when it's done. When you got it all mixed together. You cap it, because no air needs to get in there. You're going to get your hose and just some water and just put it in there like that. You don't need this much hose, you know what I mean? But that's the gist of it. And it will build gas, and you'll see it, bubbles will start coming out of this cup. And it will boop, 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 boop. And when that's done, when it's done bubbling in like a week, you're good to go. And a good way to test it, to know when it's done, like I said, you got all your sugar in there, and the bugs, the yeast is eating the sugar. You test it, and if it ain't sweet and it tastes sour or bitter, you're ready to go, pretty much. So you can let it clear or whatever, but you ain't got to. As long as it ain't got no sugar left in her, you can throw her in the pot and she's ready to go. Okay, so got that solved. I got my warm water in here in my jug. Then you take, like I said, rum, uses brown sugar. Got some brown sugar in here. Had to get something. The ratio on sugar is like, if you got a 5-gallon bucket, pretty much a pound of sugar to every gallon. And also, you're not going to fill your jugs up all the way to the top, because, like I said, them bugs will be working, and it's going to be bubbling. Well, it's going to be building pressure up right here, and that's what that airlock's for. And it'll let gas out, can't none get in. So you're going to need space right here for your sugar and your fruits and to work off. So here we go. We're going to put our brown sugar in. Got to do it slow. tried using a funnel, but you know brown sugar gets clumped up. Remember, like I said, this is warm water I got in here. It's good to boil it off, you know, but you ain't got to boil that stuff out of your pots and whatnot. I'm gonna make some more videos. I got some working right now. Show how to make corn liquor, and then brandies too. I like brandies really good. Once you start, if you feel like you would like to do it, go ahead. And I'd like to make a video on how to make steel. Show you how to make steel. I just want everyday shit. It don't take nothing. Probably some stuff to get around your house. Okay, got my warm waters. Got my brown sugars in there. I'm going to throw my fruits to it. And a good thing too, like I said, remember the lukewarm water and the yeast, you don't want to burn it up. When you're getting ready to do this, all this, get you a cup and go ahead and get some warm water in here and throw your yeast in here. And how much is on there? It says use 1 to 2 grams per gallon, which is like, you know, a teaspoon or a spoonful would be a gram, I reckon. So, and go ahead and throw your yeast in that warm water and let it get it off. You see how it's all cloudy, get all fluffed up and started going. So I'm just going to sit that right there. I'm going to try to crush these oranges up as good as I can. Just anything, any kind of fruit to help that yeast work. That natural, really, you can't beat natural. The natural stuff in there will really help it, you know. Here goes the bananas. That yeast thrives on that stuff, so. Add some oatmeal, we'll probably throw some oatmeal in it. Okay. Clean that off. So I got my warm water, I got my sugars, got my fruits in there. Almost done. Getting closer. Now goes the yeast. So pour half of it in there. Yeah, baby. Okay. Put my top on. So, got my warm waters, my sugars, my yeast, and my fruits up in there. Putting the lid on. Got my 3-piece airlock. It's got a fill line on it. Like I said, if you ain't got one of these airlocks, just go get you some clear tubing. Use it. There we go. Put this on. Good thing to leave this up a little bit because these things right here are kind of tricky sometimes. I'd about rather just use the damn hose because if you press down on the jug or when you're moving it, it'll move, you know, cause pressure in here, and it'll get water up in the other orifice, and it shouldn't be up in there. In order to really got to work hard to put off. Push the air out, so sometimes they're tricky. You got to fiddle with them to make sure the water don't get on the little floaty thing in there, you know what I mean? Okay, so that one's done. Yeah, if you've ever had an interest in it, I suggest doing it because it is so fun. After you get to do it, I went to the liquor store in years, like, and there ain't hardly a hangover. I mean, one time I run out and I didn't feel like making none waiting, so I went to the liquor store and got some vodka. The next day I was so hungover I forgot what a hangover was. You know what I mean? Where I'd been drinking my own stuff. there's just no comparison. I don't know what they do. I mean, it didn't help it was cheap stuff, but you know. So here's my other one. Like I said, I'm just going to keep saying it over and over again because people got questions and stuff like I did. So, you got your warm waters, your sugars, yeast, and some fruits. That's all you need. And this is rum, so we're using brown sugar. White sugar tastes real good. Like, I don't know. Just, alright, say what I got going right now. I got some peaches and bananas going with a little bit of apple in there, just a little bit. But peaches and bananas, oh, it smells so good. I did straight bananas before. Ooh, this one's just smelling really good. I think it's gonna be all right. It smells like a smoothie right now, but this airlock's seen better days. I think I stepped on it. Brown sugar's really cooked up. Okay, there we go. Pour it in here. In just a minute, I'm gonna have to cut the video off. Yeah, I started out, nobody taught me, I just taught myself off the read up on the internet, the do's and don'ts. Don't run your shit through your radiator. Alright. There really ain't nothing to it. People make a big fuss about it. God almighty. There just ain't nothing to it. And you will be so surprised first time you make it how good it is. I mean, everybody else will be too. They'll be like, hey, where'd you get that? Like I made it. No, what shit, I just ain't giving the shit away for free. I mean, yeah, I made it. And everybody likes moonshine. I mean, how cool is that to make your own liquor? Make your own anything's cool, right? Make your own liquor's really cool, I think. You can use it for all kinds of stuff. Cough syrup. Good little one is a, you know, just do like a brandy and then get some honey, which is expensive. Honey and lemon makes a real good cough syrup. Okay, so I got my warm waters and I got my sugars up in there. And I'm going to put my fruits. I'll try to crush them up as good as possible while they're released up in there. And I've got a stainless steel pot with a copper coming off of it. If you're going to do stainless, you've got to have copper worm or coming off of it, because all stainless would taste just horrible. The copper takes out the sulfites and the liquors and takes out some of the bad flavors. It's just real good. It'd be really nice to have an all copper pot, but you know, them things is like $500 on the internet, and I ain't about to do that when I could get one for $200. It'd be just as big, but you know the taste. I'm eventually gonna get one, but okay, so I got my warm waters, I got my sugars and my fruits. And here goes the yeast. Put my airlock on. And it'll take it a few minutes for it to start to bubble. Like I said, shake it every day, watch it, make sure your airlock's right. And then about a week after it stops bubbling, do the damn taste test. If it tastes bitter, you're good. It's ate up all the sugar and you're ready to throw it to the pot. I'll make another video for y'all showing you how to make it with the white sugar and how to make a still. I've got to get off here. My time's getting low. Thanks for watching, and God bless. Comments would be real nice, or questions if you got any. Thank you.